Now I will discuss the topic of arrest of persons under the Code of Criminal Procedure. The Chapter 5 of the Criminal Procedure Code contains sections 41 to section 60A, and this chapter 5 is relating to topic of arrest of persons. There are many amended sections in this chapter relating to this topic of arrest of person. Section 41 is the most important section of this chapter. Its heading is when police may arrest without warrant. When police may arrest without warrant. So this section 41 authorizes the arrest of some person by the police officer without warrant and without an order from a magistrate in some cases. Which are those cases? So police officer can arrest a person without warrant and without an order from judicial magistrate. In which cases such person can be arrested? First such case is, any such person can be so arrested who commits any cognizable offence in the presence of such police officer. So who commits in the presence of such police officer any cognizable offence, he can be arrested by the police officer without warrant. Then besides that, under section 41, which are those other persons who can be arrested without warrant by the police officer? So any such person can be arrested who has been proclaimed as an offender. Proclaimed either under this code or by any order of the state government. Proclaimed offender means against whom previously arrest warrant has been issued, but it could not be executed because the person to be arrested is hiding himself, concealing himself. So he cannot be found. So proclamation is issued. And publicity is also given to such proclamation. Then, who can be arrested? Any such person in whose possession any such thing is found which may reasonably be suspected to be a stolen property. In whose possession any such thing is found which may reasonably be suspected to be a stolen property. Then any such person who obstruct any police officer while such officer is executing his duty, performing his duty, who obstructs. Then any such person can be arrested who has escaped from the lawful custody. Then any such person can be arrested who is reasonably suspected of being a deserter from any armed forces of the Union. Deserter means who run away from who was in the service of the armed forces but who runs away from his employment job unofficially without telling to any person. So he is a deserter. Then any such person can be arrested who is concerned with any such act which is committed at place outside India. Being an act, if committed in India, it will be punishable as an offence, and for which he is liable to be apprehended in India under the law of extradition. Law of extradition. For example, one person commits some offence in England. The offence is such, if it is get committed, then it will be an offence under the Indian law. After committing offence, he is staying in India. So he found in India and therefore he can be apprehended in India, he can be arrested in India, and he can be handed over to the England for further proceeding in England under the law of extradition. Then it is further said that under section 41, no such person can be arrested who is concerned with any non-cognizable offence. Who is concerned with any non-cognizable offence, unless and until the magistrate makes an order or issues the warrant for such arrest. So in case of non-cognizable offence, police cannot arrest any person without warrant. There has to be order from the magistrate for arresting such person. But this rule is subject to some provision contained in section 42 of the Criminal Procedure Code. What is section 42? Section 42, its heading is arrest on refusal to disclose the identity. So any such person can be arrested by police officer without warrant who has been accused of committing any non-cognizable offence in the presence of such police officer. In the presence of such police officer itself. When such police officer in whose presence such person has committed any non-cognizable offence asks such person to tell his name and address, but if such person refuses to do so, then such person can be so arrested. But the purpose of such arrest must be to ascertain the real identity of the person, of that person. Therefore, if the police officer is satisfied about such real identity, then he cannot be arrested without the warrant. So I stop here, and in the next part I will continue further this topic.